Welcome back to the No Love Lost podcast. Man, it's been a long couple months. I can't even lie. Um, First off, I just wanted to say thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for reaching out. I know a lot of people are still asking about the podcast, so I had to bring it back. I feel like this is what we need right now in this time. We need a little bit of positivity in this time. With that being said, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, whatever you're available to do below. And let's get into it. So, today, I basically just wanted to talk about just some positivity, really, with this whole pandemic going on. I wanted to bring some. I feel like to me, it's been a very positive situation. I know for some people it's not positive, but really, like, let's see how we can bring a positive out of a negative situation. So, I think right now, um, a lot of people have lost their jobs, got on unemployment, food stamps, all that stuff, to help them survive. And I think that should show people like we need multiple streams of income, multiple sources of income coming in. Like your job is cool and all, but the times got tough and a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people can't work. A lot of people can't. And I know it's not necessarily their job's fault, but what happens, say this goes on for a year, say there was no unemployment, things like that, things that help us get by. Well, what would we do then? I feel like now is an important time. This goes to my next topic, like what exactly can we be doing, um, to get those multiple sources of income. I know me myself, I think right now I've gathered a total of four streams of income, just from simple things, of course, the clothing brand. I have, I just got an embroidery machine. I started doing foreign currencies, trading foreign currencies, things like that. Bringing back the podcast. I have some other things that I'm working on right now as well. Um, it's just I feel like the more the better, because the more that like whenever one starts running low, I can flood the other two, three at a time, and still be comfortable, still making money, things like that. So I feel like right now, like we should be looking at one, what what do we want to do? What is it that we really want to do in life? Like what makes us happy? Especially if you're sitting at home, quarantining, staying home, social distancing, all that stuff. Like, what can we be doing instead of sitting on the couch playing video games or watching that new Netflix, Tiger King, whatever. What can we be doing different? We could be reading a book. I know right now, if money's an issue, I know there's so many books on YouTube that are audio. If if you have the money, if you can invest in buying a course, that would be great. I feel like this time right now is so crucial. I feel like I see a lot of millionaires that will be made in this time. I see a lot of people that will be left in living into the same expectation or living the same life, going back to the normal. Um, Obviously, normal's not working for everybody. Obviously, normal um, isn't okay because I see a lot of people expressing that they don't have a job no more, expressing that just times are tough. So why not invest in yourself? Why not do something that you love, even if you do even if all this goes away and you do go back to work, at least you picked up this hobby, or at least you found out what you wanted to do, and you can still continue to do that, and you can still continue to build that to hopefully one day opening up a business, hopefully one day generating enough income that will allow you to quit your job, to be your own boss, to manage yourself, to manage things. Um, I know for me, I know a lot of people that I talk to. That's some of the goals. Is and I feel like right now is like the time to do it. Right now is the time to, like I said, invest time, money, equipment, whatever you can do. Um, I feel like right now is a very crucial point in my life. It's a very crucial point in a lot of people's life. Um, I just, you know, it's for instance, a lot of people kind of reached out to me, asked me how I was doing with this whole pandemic, and they know I'm just starting off as an entrepreneur, trying to make it, trying to figure things out, and I think I let me start off by saying this. Thank you everyone who reached out to me. Thank you everyone who showed some sort of concern. Thank you to those who have brought me ideas on how I can capitalize on this time. I had some person bring to me the face mask probably about a month ago. And I said, nah, it's not going to be that big. And then me and my wife started talking, and, my wife was like, I really think you should do it. And she was like, I really, really think you should do it. And she kind of pushed my hand on there. And, a lot of people were saying, oh, hey, like, let's sell them. I think you should be selling them. I think you can make some good money in this time. And then I thought about it, and I was like, what's a way for me to get my brand out there, but also help out? Like, how can I do that, especially in this time right now? Like, clothes, I thought clothes would kind of die down a little bit, just because money's tight, people don't know where stuff's coming, where the next stuff's gonna be, just things like that. And now it's like, I started making masks. Man, I think we put out over 60 masks in the last 3 weeks, a month. If you told me I'd be making 60 masks, I would tell you you're crazy, because there's no way. And those who have ordered masks, like, thank you. I know usually people tell me thank you, but I like to tell people thank you, because not only one am I getting to help out, not only one are you helping me get the exposure, but two, you help me practice, and my embroidery, you help me practice sewing. I picked up the sewing machine a month ago, and I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I really didn't. But through trial and tribulations and self error and self correction, I've got it down pretty well. So thank you guys for allowing me to make masks, and the shares, the likes, the comments, the support. Um, like, it's been huge for me. Like, it's been a process for me to get from one level to the next level. So again, thank you guys. If you guys are looking for a mask, you go to the website. I'll post it below, which is www.nolovelostllc.com. Pretty simple. It's the same thing as all of our social media handles. And yeah, and then they are free. I have given out our if you would like to give a donation, that would be amazing. Donations go towards making more masks. They don't go to my pocket or nothing like that. It's just kind of helping everybody out, and the way that I've seen, like, the community grow, my community grow, but also, like, the way I've interacted and networked with other communities, it's been amazing. Just people who have donated, people who have donated anywhere from $1 into 10, 15, $20 a mask. I appreciate all of you guys. Like, it's been cool just to see everybody come together to help a cause, to help people out, to help someone, help everybody stay safe. And I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I think I see a lot of people coming together. I see a lot of people, I just see a lot of people coming together, supporting each other, supporting small businesses, realizing, like, we are all we got. Like, and if we come together, like, we can make some pretty cool things work. So I think I'm gonna get on to the next segment. Whenever I say, like, invest in yourself, again, if you invest in yourself and you invest the right way, you invest the time, you invest the money. And man, let me tell you, I don't have thousands and thousands of dollars to invest in myself. You can do it. Like, you just have to find what you're passionate about. But, like, if you really think about it, like, look at these big corporations. Without, like, them, without, I can't even say us, because I'm not a part of the working class no more. But them without you guys, what are they? Is a CEO gonna come and run Target, run Walmart? No, like, they're relying on the people now at this time. But at the same time, like, thank you to all the essential workers. But, like, at the same time, like, know your worth. Like, let me see. I feel like if you do this for a company, why not do it for yourself? If you devote this much time for a paycheck, saying, hey, I'm worth $10 an hour, whenever we all know we're worth more than $10, $15, $20 an hour, how much do you value your time? And I know a lot of people value their time a whole lot much more than $10, $15, $20. So again, like, when you invest in yourself, like, invest in the future. Look into, ways to buy cryptocurrency, long-term investments, short-term investments, stock market. Now the stock market is going to be going back up. Like, look into that. Teach yourself. Buy a camera, start a vlog, start a YouTube, start anything. Like, just start. And it doesn't happen. We can talk about what we're gonna do, and this used to be my biggest problem. Is I used to say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. This is what I want to do, but I never put no action behind it. And when I started this platform, when I started this entrepreneur, it took me a while. Like, it took me a lot of second guessing it. It really did, but I just did it. Like, I just did it. Like, I quit my job. And it was like, okay, cool. What's next? Like, you don't have a job. So then it was like, all right, well, I really got to grind. Like, I really, really got to grind. I really got to figure out what I want to do, what I'm passionate about. And I already had an idea. Like, I already had a vision. I already had a vision going into quitting my job and things like that. So, I mean, it's all a process. It really is. But again, like, I don't want no one to get discouraged. It's just, man, we gotta invest in ourselves. Like, there's no bars open. There's no social, things going on. Like, invest, create something, build something right now. Like, social media is free. Hell, I mean, if you like Netflix and you watch Netflix that much, do a vlog. Like, do a blog about Netflix. Do a blog about be a movie critic. Just do something. Like, do something different. Do something out of the box. A lot of us have these passions, and a lot of us like to do certain things that we can make money off of. Again, like, if you like Netflix, you like Hulu, you like watching movies, vlog about it. reaction videos. Like there's so much ways to get money and help yourself out. Like I can't really stress that enough. I feel like I have done enough. So next, I kind of just wanted to talk about myself, kind of talk about where I've been and where I see myself going. For a lot of people who know me personally, and knew my birthday was on Tuesday, and those that really know me, I turned 28, and 28's my favorite number. 28's been my favorite number since, man, I think that was like my first full number. That was the first number I ever wore playing football, and it just kind of stuck to me. So it was probably about a month ago. Sitting around and everyone started talking. Oh, your birthday's coming up. It's gonna suck. You're quarantined. Blah blah blah. And then like I really thought about it, and I was like, man, like 28's my favorite number. Like 28's gonna be a year for me. Like 28 has to be a year for me. Like that's my number. Like this is my year. Like 27 at 27 years old, 9 years after graduating, I found myself. Like I found what I wanted. I found a passion. I found a drive. Like I found a challenging road. Like I still get very uncomfortable, reaching out to people, talking to people, going to some events whenever I could, reaching out on social media. It's still it's out of my shell, but I love it because it's creating someone that I've always wanted to be. I've always wanted to be outspoken. I've always wanted to be friendly, without being awkward. And like 28 is just my year, just to grind, like just to flood everything, try everything, do everything. Just work, like just work on myself, work on the business, work on everything I possibly can, and figure out what it is that I actually want to do. And I have, I have multiple things I'm working on right now. Like I said, I have some things in the work, some things you guys know about, some things you guys don't. But 27, just like that's me putting my head down. Like I finally love myself. I was talking to someone who's been on my show, Prince Ruiz. He picked up some clothes for me this week, or yesterday, or God, today, my bad. And like I told him, my biggest thing was like growing up, I only knew how to take care of my body. I only knew how to work. I only knew how to work out. I only knew how to play sports. Like that's all that I knew. That was my getaway. And now, after high school, like I didn't have no more sports. I didn't have nothing to keep my mind away. I started gaining weight. I fell into a deep depression. Like I just didn't know how to get it out. But never in my life has like my mind, my soul, and my body been content. And what I mean by that, like I always battle my mind. Um, I still do, but it's not the same. Like they're good battles now. Like I'm battling myself to be better. Um, my soul, I always yearn for that love and attention, from like a woman. Like I always wanted that that love, um, and I finally have that, with my wife. We, man, people. I know I'm getting off subject, but we were actually just talking about this the other day. Whenever we were getting married, a lot of people are like, "Oh, your marriage is gonna change. Like, marriage is gonna change your relationship. Or are you sure you want this?" And the crazy thing is marriage has changed our relationship. But if you'd have told me it changed our marriage for the better, probably about 4 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. But man, like just the spots we're in now, like our marriage is, man, 10 times better than what it was whenever we were engaged, and I'm so grateful for that. Like I finally have that love. my soul is finally like, I don't yearn for negative people. I don't yearn for that attention from negative people that I always wanted. My soul is clean. Like, I might not be in the best shape, but before all this was, man, I was in the gym 5 times a week for a whole month. Like, it's there. I see the vision. I see everything. I've never had all three things ever in my life, and I'm just excited. Like, I'm excited. I know a lot of people my age, us millennials, we're scared to turn 30, like, terrified of 30, but, man, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited for 30. I think 30 is going to be an amazing year. You can ask a lot of people. I used to be terrified of 30. Like, 30 was just like so scary to me. But now, like, I'm excited for 30. Like, I feel like that's my prime. Like, I'm excited to see what I can do over time. And I feel like we shouldn't live, fearing 30. Like, man, there's people living to 90 years old. Like, we've only hit a third of our life. Like, a third of your life, and you tell me you can accomplish all these things. But yeah, just that's why 28 is such a huge year for me. Like, I feel like I've got that right restart on life, and man, I couldn't be more happier, couldn't be more grateful. I think I'm gonna end this. I wanted something just simple, short, and sweet. Again, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for, man, ordering masks. Thank you for ordering clothes, hats. Thank you for just the support on social media, the follows, the likes, the shares, everything. I'm totally grateful. If you guys have any recommendations, anything, please drop them below or message me directly on my personal page or in the No Love Lost page. I'm always, man, you can ask people. I'm always open to suggestions, things like that. Again, like, subscribe, comment if you can, comment. Follow us on social media at No Love Lost LLC on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat's Josh_P28. And remember, man, no love lost. It's something that's different to me. It's something that's different to you. At the same time, it's the same perspective. It's the times that we've been through. It's the way that we cope with the things that we've been through. It's the ways that we come at peace with our past to create a better future. Loyalty over love. Be loyal to yourself. Be loyal to your love. Be loyal to your heart. A lot of times we go around and we give people everything. We give people the world, and all they do is they'll just throw it down on the floor like it's nothing. You gotta love yourself, man. Self-love is, I found out, self-love, like, it sounds funny, but self-love is everything. Again, if you would like to be if you would like to be a part of this, you would like to join in on a podcast, on an episode, please message us, comment below. If you have some stuff to say, please message us. Follow us again on all social media. You go to www.nolovelostllc.com, and you can buy clothes as well. You get your free mask on there. I can ship it to you as well for, I believe it's like $4.85 or something like that. You can just share it. You can, just support the movement, and I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the love. Again, thank you guys. That's it. I'm signing off.